it. And they're away. And now he's planted himself. He's going on now after the others, but lost quite a bit of ground as Duke of Milan goes on from Bow Ranger. And these two have opened up quite a wide margin already from final argument and half free, and Tom's Little Owl has gone up now to join them, pass them in fact, then Coomsditch and Western Sunset at the second, Duke of Milan and Bow Ranger. From Tom's Little Owl a clear third now, then final argument and half free, Coomsditch and Western Sunset the back marker, and they're really tanking along, these leaders now, Bow Ranger and Duke of Milan. Jumping together from Tom's Little Owl, third, final argument, 4, half free, 5, Coomsditch, 6, 7 is Western Sunset, and now a long run before the next fence. So Tom's Little Owl, he's finally consented to go in quite hot pursuit now of these two leaders, Duke of Milan and Bow Ranger. He's only about 5 lengths off him now, and then there's a gap of about 20 lengths to final argument, another 10 lengths then to half free, Coomsditch and Western Sunset, really strung out in this Still Fork Trucks Gold Cup as they approach the next, number 4, the 17 fences in all, Duke of Milan, Bow Ranger and Tom's Little Owl, almost right up with them now, then final argument a long way back. Then Coomsditch, half free and Western Sunset, Duke of Milan and Tom's Little Owl and Bow Ranger. Then final argument and Coomsditch and half free and Western Sunset as they approach the 6th. Duke of Milan from the white-faced Bow Ranger, the winner last year, then Tom's Little Owl, the grey. Duke of Milan and Bow Ranger together from Tom's Little Owl. Then final argument, jumps at 4th, Coomsditch 5, half free and Western Sunset 6 and 7, and the leaders come to the next. Duke of Milan and Bow Ranger together from Tom's Little Owl, then final argument, getting a little bit closer, jump that very big and bold, then Coomsditch, then half free and Western Sunset. So they go out in the country with 10 left to jump and everything to play for, and it's still Duke of Milan from Bow Ranger, Tom's Little Owl, then a gap to final argument. Behind final argument is Coomsditch, then half free, and finally Western Sunset. Running down towards another plain fence. This is number 8, Duke of Milan, Bow Ranger, Tom's Little Owl. Then final argument jumps at 4th, Coomsditch 5, 6 and 7, half free and Western Sunset. And they've really been tanking along so far. This is the water. Bow Ranger and Duke of Milan from Tom's Little Owl. Final argument getting a little closer. Coomsditch next. Then half free. This is the first of the ditches. Bow Ranger, Duke of Milan and Tom's Little Owl. And final argument. Then Coomsditch, half free and Western Sunset. Another plain one, number 11. Bow Ranger there with the very definite advantage over Duke of Milan. Final argument is 3rd, but half free is getting close now in 4. Coomsditch improving on the outside. Tom's Little Owl's losing ground. This is the final ditch, 6 from home with Bow Ranger and John Hurst, the leader from Duke of Milan. Final argument jumps at 3rd. 4 is half free in very close touch now. Then just behind him, Coomsditch, and then Western Sunset as they race to the fence, 5 out at the top of the hill. Bow Ranger from Duke of Milan, final argument, and half free, then Coomsditch and Western Sunset running downhill now. Bow Ranger, 4 left to jump from Duke of Milan and final argument. Then comes half free and Coomsditch getting closer. Bow Ranger lands in the lead from Duke of Milan, final argument, then Coomsditch, then half free, and then Western Sunset as they run down now towards the next. It's Bow Ranger, 3 from home from Duke of Milan, final argument, Coomsditch, half free. 3 from home now. Bow Ranger from Duke of Milan, then final argument and Coomsditch, then comes half free. Race now towards the home turn with 2 fences left to jump, and Bow Ranger from Duke of Milan. Coombs Ditch going well on the outside of Final Argument. Racing now towards the second last. Bow Ranger being pressed by Final Argument and Coombs Ditch as they come down towards the second last. It's Bow Ranger from Final Argument and Coombs Ditch at half free, trying to come there over on the far side. The second last fence. Final Argument, Bow Ranger and Coombs Ditch on the near side and half free, getting there over on the far side too. Coombs Ditch on the near side and Final Argument in the centre. Nothing between the two as they come to the final fence. Coombs Ditch lands marginally in their lead, but Final Argument jumps it brilliantly, and it's Coombs Ditch on the near side from Final Argument. Coombs Ditch from Final Argument. Coombs Ditch now striding away from Final Argument as they race to the line. Coombs Ditch is going to win the Stillfork Trucks Gold Cup at the line. Coombs Ditch is the winner. Second is Final Argument. Third was Western Sunset, and 4 was half free. And then came the long-time leader, Bow Ranger, and finally Duke of Milan. And so the result: first, number 2, Coombs Ditch, owned by Mr. Jim Torrey, trained by David Ellsworth, ridden by Colin Brown. Second, number 5, Final Argument, owned by Mr. G. Bartholomew, trained by Gordon Richards, ridden by Phil Tuck. And third, number 4, Western Sunset, owned by Mr. Simon Sainsbury, trained by Tim Forster, and ridden by Richard